Now that we've talked about what time is, we need to take a look at our clock. Once again, this is called an analog clock. This is a clock kind of like what I wear on my wrist. Maybe your parents wear a different kind of watch. Maybe when they look at the face of their watch, it just tells them the time with numbers, and it changes every minute. My clock I have to read. It looks similar to this clock, just not as brightly colored. So when you look at this clock and you want to tell the time, kindergartners, we know that we can count the numbers that are around the clock. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this clock has the number 1 all the way through 12. Now it also has a couple other things. I'm looking. What else do you notice? Well, it has these. These are called hands. Even though they don't look like a hand, they're called hands. This is the hour hand, the hour. This is the minute hand. The red hour hand on my clock points to the red numbers. The blue minute hand points to the blue minutes. Okay? So this can be kind of tricky. And my clock, I can move it around like this, and the hand moves. When I move the blue hand, the red hand moves. Are you noticing that? Now it's, oh my gosh, now it's at a 4. Do you notice that? So that hand, the hour hand, moves when I move the minute hand. I'll go back here. So when we read the hour, and that's all we're doing today, we are not going to be learning how to read the exact time on this kind of clock. Not this year. You'll work on that in first grade and second grade. So this year, we're only working on telling time to the hour. So right now, I would say it is 1 o'clock. When that minute hand is pointed to the very top, I don't say 1:60. No. I say it is 1 o'clock. Oh, now it is 2 o'clock. I'm only reading the hour, and then this says o'clock. Later on, you'll learn that this is, oh, it's 10:05 or 10:15. We're not learning that today. Today, we're learning, we call it the top of the hour. The minute hand is pointing to the top, so we'll say 2 o'clock. Let's see, I'm going to spin it and see if you can figure out what time it is. Now it is 5 o'clock. Oh, let me spin it again. That hour hand is pointing to a new, oh, I like that number. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. Here I go. Where is it going to go? 11 o'clock. Now, kindergartners, this one's kind of tricky. If I move my clock forward another hour, my hour hand is going to tuck itself back behind that minute hand, and it is going to kind of be hidden, but it's still there. Because guess what? We know that after 11 is what number? 12. So now it's all hidden. This is 12 o'clock. But if I move it forward another hour, we're back to 1 o'clock. Does that make sense? I'm going to do another one. Oh, what time is this? We're reading the hour hand. It's the short one. 3 o'clock. Very good. We've sent home some games and some fun materials this week using counting our time to the hour, just the hour. This is now 7 o'clock. And so we will not be looking at clocks that are doing this or doing that or this. No, we're going to look at it with our minute hand at the very top. Kindergartners, we're not ready to move on to that next step yet. You'll get that in first and second grade. We'll be moving this minute hand around. For some of you that are ready, I will tell you this, that they've grouped all of these seconds. These are the seconds. Or the minutes, I mean. They've grouped the minutes in groups of 5. So you can count by 5s when you go around if you want to stop at those little spots. 7:05, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you can count by 5s on your way around the clock. And if you want to talk to your parents about counting by 5s around the clock, that sounds like fun to me. But we're not worried about that. You don't need to know that by the end of kindergarten, but I sure would like you to be able to tell time to the hour. Let's do one more before I say goodbye. Here we go. It is, what time is that? 10 o'clock. Kindergartners, I think you're ready to learn a new skill. I'm excited for you to look at that clock and start reading it. Have fun.